Good afternoon, everyone. The title of my poem is 43, and what it means you will find out when I recite. Here I go. 43 seems to be an oddly beautiful but evil number. It is the number of days we subconsciously wait to have a beautiful conversation, the number of times I feel like being with you every week, the number of milliseconds it took me to fall for you, and the number of times I've already fallen for you over and over again. I can't explain things well, but I can write, so I did. It took me 43 days and an unfathomable amount of courage to finally begin and jot my thoughts down. So, if not 43 hours, I would like you to spend 43 minutes thinking about what I'm going to say next. Life lately feels like I'm stuck in the first TV show ever, but there is nothing happy about it. Things in front of me seem blurry since there's this one photograph of yours my eyes have burned on the retinas. I know that I will be happier outside that show since it can't offer me a moment to love you to the point of recording the silence of your voice and listening it forever. Life without you feels like I'm stuck in the first TV show ever made, but there is everything but unhappy and blurry and pointless since it lacks your colors. The closest way to feel you is through the books that you love. My longing for you takes me to a library of books filled with words or things or feelings I can't recall. Once I reach there, I gather every book in this lifetime you have ever felt the spine of. With each page I flip, it feels as if you are pulling me by hand, trying to take me through the worlds you have been in, the same worlds I so desperately want to get lost in with you. By the time I finish the book, my life's mission changes from being worthy of you to just being there with you. Even if for a while time decides to get down from its chariot and relax at an old humble cafe where our hands brush each other for the first time and stop midway only to fill the gaps in them. I want to be with you even if the only audible sound is that of our breaths, even if my heart beats so quietly that people think I'm dead from the inside. These days, I have developed this habit of trying to find you in everything. From the bricks of the aged walls of every fort you have wanted to live in, to every bottle of butterscotch milkshake your lips have ever kissed. I'm trying to find you in every petal I touch as I walk in a garden whose flowers turn around like they've never seen you before. And I'm trying to find you in every leaf I encounter while on my way to the grave of someone I don't know anymore. On reaching there, I find an epitaph. It was written in blood and roses and it said, "He who was destroyed for her." Now that I think about it, I think I built this grave when I destroyed a part of myself to be with you, praying that there is a hint of you in everything I touch, even in the parts of me I had to destroy. I realized that I spent a lot of time doing something I didn't want to just to try and have one bit more common in our lives. It probably happened because once I dived in your eyes, I never resurfaced. I decided that I will make it my home after I escape from mine. Even the vacuum in that universe was a cup of coffee made by you, and this was the best this world could ever be, except it didn't have you. So, I decide to wait. I wait for an hour for you to show up because I don't want to be late by a second when it counts. I'm still waiting for you to understand that there are probably 43,000 different souls mine can find a sanctuary in, but the only one it will find heaven in is yours. I think I waited too much and said too little as you cleared your priorities and moved ahead in life. I'm still bleeding after I built that grave. Bleeding but bare. Bare and hopelessly longing for you. Wanting you to come and sing a lullaby so that I can finally rest for once. I think that I should not wait anymore, but I know that I will. All because loving you has been peaceful for my heart, no matter how many wounds have blood gushing out of them. 43 seems to be an oddly beautiful but evil number. It is the number of times I toss and turn in my bed until I finally take out the bedsheet you wrapped yourself in, hug it tightly, and sleep. It is the number of hours I had to think about every single line in this poem. It is also probably the number of years it will take me to finally see us for what we are. I wish you'd find what I want to say in this maze of words I wrote to hide my emotions, so that all that this number reminds me of is the number of ways I find you beautiful in, and not the number of cuts it will probably take me to write your name. 43 wasn't so special before I wrote this number but it is now. It is because on nights when the world is not mine to trust, it lets me believe that I'm yours. 43 doesn't seem to be evil anymore because it lets me dream that you're mine. Thank you.
The next participant we have is Vansh Vadha.